Yes, Namaste children. How are you all? I hope you are fine. Welcome to the math class. Previous class we learned quadrilaterals, different types of quadrilaterals, and today class we are going to learn about polygons. What we are going to learn, beta? We are going to learn about polygons. Let's see what is meant by polygon. Which type of objects are going to call polygon, and where we can see this polygon in a real life. What are the different types of polygons? All these things we will discuss now today class. Chalo, we'll go for what is polygon. First definition, beta. So let me give you the definition of polygon. First, polygon is nothing but a simple closed figure. It is a simple closed figure. Yes, let me write here a simple closed figure which is bounded by yes, it is bounded by 3 or more than 3 line segments. What we can say? 3 or more than 3 line segments. These are called polygons. We know what is meant by closed figure. Yes, it is a simple closed figure which is bounded by 3 or more than 3 line segments. As we all know what is meant by line segment, which has two endpoints and fixed length. Yes, let me take one line segment. Yes, it has two endpoints. It is called one line segment. The shortest distance between 2 points is called a line segment. With the help of this line segment, we need to form a closed figure. And how that closed figure must be? Simple. See, let me take one line segment here. Other line segment. Yes, I can see here 3 line segments. It is a closed figure and also it is simple. So a simple closed figure, it is called a polygon. What do we call? It is called a polygon. Let's see here what is meant by the word simple. Yes, closed figure means starting point, ending point both will be same. It is a closed figure and also bounded by line segments. Let's see more about what is meant by the word simple. Here simple is nothing but this line segments should not cross itself. Simple means what, na? Line segments should not cross itself. Let me take one example. See, one line segment, two line segment, three line segments, four line segments. It is the closed figure and also bounded by line segments. But we can see that here lines are crossing itself. It is not a simple closed figure. It is only closed figure, but it is not simple. Let me repeat once. Simple is nothing but lines should not cross itself, but here lines are crossing itself, so it is not a simple closed figure. Not a simple closed figure. That is the meaning of simple. So simple closed figure bounded by line segments. A closed figure which is bounded by line segments, 3 or more than 3 line segments, and make sure that it must be simple. I mean lines should not cross itself. Lines should not cross itself. Now here, based on the number of line segments, based on the sides, we can give the name of that polygons. Alright. Now here, see here. Let me take here type of number of sides. I'll take here. Wait. I'll take number of sides. So I'll write the figure here. I'll draw the figure. And we'll write the name of the polygon. Yes, we'll write now name of the polygon. Name of that particular polygon we'll write. See, we are going to see now types of polygons, and these polygons are named based on the number of sides. 3 sides are there, 4 sides are there, like that. See, minimum 3 sides are required to get a closed figure. So how the figure is? Will take like this. It is a polygon which is bounded by 3 line segments. If a polygon is bounded by 3 line segments, what do we call it? Yes, we call it as triangle. It is called a triangle. If a polygon is bounded by 4 sides, see here 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides and also it is simple closed figure. Lines are not crossing anywhere. Lines are not crossing itself. It is a simple closed figure bounded by 4 sides. So which is called a quadrilateral. Yes, so what do we call now? It is called a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means four, lateral means sides, four sides. If a polygon is bounded by five sides, it is called a pentagon. We draw figure once here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. If it has five sides, we call it as pentagon. What do you call a pentagon? If a polygon has six sides, let me draw figure here once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it has six sides, we call it as hexagon. What do we call it? We call it as hexagon. So these are the types of polygons which we are separating based on the number of sides. More we have 7 sides, 8 sides, 9 sides also. Yeah, now let's see calculation for here. If a polygon has 7 sides, what we can draw figure here? One side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is called septagon. What do we call it? It is called a septagon. If a polygon has suppose 8 sides, 1, 2, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, 6 sides, 7 sides, 8 sides. It is called octagon. What do you call it? It is called octagon. So like that we can divide based on the number of sides. Like 9 sides are there, we call it as nonagon. 10 sides are there, decagon. Suppose if a polygon has 12 sides, 12 gon. 12 sided polygon you can call 12 sided polygon. If a polygon has 15 sides, we call it as 15 sided polygon. So these are the types of polygons you can see which are based on the number of sides. Now here you can see one polygon. Can you see how many sides it has? Yes, it has 3 sides. So 1, 2, 3. 3 sided polygon. What do we call this 3 sided polygon? It is called a triangle. Let's see one more polygon. Here you can see one polygon which has 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the simple closed figure bounded by 4 sides. It is called a quadrilateral. 4 sided polygon is called a quadrilateral. Let's see here one more one. Here you can see one more polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Polygon with 5 sides is called a pentagon. And let me show you one more. Yes, you can see one more polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a polygon with 6 sides. It is called a hexagon. So these are the types of polygons which we are separating based on the number of sides. And now these polygons where we can see in real life, like we can see like a door, we can see windows, like tiles we can see, like many objects are there which we can see like in the shape of polygons. Now example you can see there that window frame which is in rectangular shape, that iron grills you can see which are in rectangular shape. Top of that wall clock is 4 sided polygon. So like that we can use many ways in our daily life these objects like which are in polygon shapes, right? Okay children, now let's see next further here. Let me take one 3 sided polygon. So name it. Let me take P, Q, R. So these are the points which is called vertex. P is a vertex, Q is a vertex, R is a vertex. If it is only one, we can use the vertex. If it is more than one, we can use the word vertices. Like they are singular and plural. Vertex. Let me say P is a vertex. If I take more than one, if I want to say about P, Q and R, they are called vertices. Like it is a singular vertex. More than one, sorry. If it is singular vertex, more than one we can write vertices. Now let's see first what is meant by this vertex. Why P is called vertex? What is the reason? See, vertex is a trinket which is common endpoint of any two line segments. See here PQ is one line segment which has two endpoints P and Q. PR is the line segment which has two endpoints P and R. PQ line segment, P is the endpoint. PR line segment, P is the endpoint. So P is the common endpoint of PQ and PR. So this common endpoint is called vertex. Same thing for Q also. Q is the same endpoint of PQ line segment, RQ line segment. R is the common endpoint of QR line segment, PR line segment. This common endpoints are going to call vertices. What we can call vertices. So what we can say about vertices over here? Vertices are nothing but they are common endpoints of what we can write here? Common endpoint. Common endpoint of any two line segment. Any two line segments. They are called vertices. From that figure we can say P, comma, Q, comma, R. These three are called vertices. What do we call them? Vertices. Then after that, few people should know about what is meant by a regular polygon. What is it here? What is meant by a regular polygon? Regular is nothing but equal. All sides are equal. All angles are equal. Let me take one triangle here. All sides are equal and also all angles are equal. It is called a regular polygon. Three-sided regular polygon. Let me take here one more polygon with four sides. If all sides are equal, each angle is 90. It is called a regular polygon. Similarly, you can see here five-sided polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All sides are equal and all angles are equal. Then the polygons are called regular polygons. 3-sided regular polygon, 4-sided regular polygon, 5-sided regular polygon. Like that, you can see the regular polygons. What is meant by regular polygon? If a polygon has, yes, so what we can write here? If a polygon has all sides are equal, all sides and angles are equal. Angles are equal. We can write a polygon has all sides are equal and all angles are equal. Then the polygon is called what we call? Then the polygon is called Then the polygon is called a regular polygon. What do we call it? It is called a regular polygon. All the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. They are called regular polygon. Three-sided regular polygon is called equilateral triangle. Four-sided regular polygon is called a square. From there we can call it as five-sided regular polygon, six-sided regular polygon. So this about what is meant by regular polygons. Then more we need to know about diagonals. So what is meant by diagonals? Let's see here. Diagonals are nothing but simply line segment over here. Yes, these are the examples which are connected to this regular polygon over here. You can copy here. Next we can see here diagonals. What is meant by diagonals? How we can draw diagonals? Let me show you here. See. Let me take one four-sided polygon. Four-sided polygon. So name is four-sided polygon. Like I am taking PQRS. It is the four-sided polygon. P is called vertex, Q vertex, R vertex, S vertex. So what can you say about P and S? P and S are adjacent vertices. What is meant by adjacent? Side by side. P comma S are adjacent vertices. P comma Q also adjacent vertices. They are side by side vertices. Q comma R side by side vertices. S comma R side by side vertices. Adjacent vertices. Can I say P and R adjacent? No. S and Q? No. They are not adjacent. They are not side by side. So diagonals are nothing but they are line segments simply. How we get these line segments? We get the line segments. We get the diagonals by joining the non-adjacent vertices. P and R are the vertices which are not side by side. So if you draw these two, we can see a diagonal. A line segment which is obtained by joining the non-adjacent vertices. What we can write here? It is a line segment. Line segment which is obtained. Yes, which is obtained by joining. What we can join here? By joining non-adjacent. Non-adjacent means which are not side by side. by joining non-adjacent vertices. Non-adjacent vertices, which gives a diagonals. See, S and Q which are not side by side, they are called non-adjacent. By joining SQ, you can see one diagonal. P and R are the vertices which are called non-adjacent. They are not side by side. By joining this, we can see one diagonal. Now, four-sided polygon has how many diagonals? SQ one diagonal, PR other diagonal. Yes, you can see two diagonals. Let me take one five-sided polygon. 1, 2, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides. Now let us write the names here. P, Q, R, S, T is the five-sided polygon. Let us start a possible number of diagonals. T and P side by side diagonals. Sorry, side by side vertices. ST adjacent vertices. I mean side by side. So how we can get the diagonals? By joining non-adjacent vertices. Join the vertices which are not side by side, which are not beside. Now let us see what are the diagonals are possible. Here I said here two diagonals, SQ comma PR. SQ comma PR. These are the diagonals. Now let us see with the help of T. With the help of T, how many diagonals are possible? Can I draw TR? Yes, we can draw TR. Both are not adjacent vertices. TQ, yes, TQ also, yes, TR is one diagonal, TQ is one diagonal, TP side by side, TS side by side. Now let us see with the help of PS one diagonal, yes, because these two are the vertices which are not adjacent, which are not side by side. So PS is one diagonal. More from P we can say PR. PR is also one diagonal which we obtained by joining non-adjacent vertices. PR. With the help of Q, we can join QS. Yes, we can join QS. Then we can see one diagonal. QS. With the help of R, two possible are there. With the help of S, are there. So we can see how many diagonals? 5 diagonals. Here, 2 diagonals. This is the way we can draw diagonals. Once I repeat, diagonals are nothing but line segment which we obtain by joining the non-adjacent vertices. Take any two vertices which are not side by side. T and R are the vertices which are not side by side. By joining this, it is called one diagonal. Similarly, TQ also, PS, PR, QS. This is about what is meant by vertices. Common endpoint of two sides. Regular polygon having all sides are equal, all angles are also equal. Diagonals are nothing but line segment which are obtained by joining the not side by side vertices, non-adjacent vertices. Yes, here you can see some polygon figures are there. Identify which of the following are polygons. As we all know, what is meant by polygon? A simple closed figure bounded by line segments. Is it polygon? It is the closed figure. Yes. We can see one line segment, two line segment, but this is not a line segment. It is in curved shape. It is not a polygon. Polygon is nothing but bounded by only line segments. Here curved line also there. It is not a polygon. Yes, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is the closed figure bounded by only line segments. It is called a polygon. What we can write now? Yes, it is polygon. It is a polygon. Why? Because it is the closed figure bounded by only line segments. What about this? Not a polygon. Why it is not a polygon? It is a closed figure, but it is not bounded by line segments. It is bounded by only curved part. So it is not a polygon. What about this? First of all, it is not a closed figure. So it is not a polygon. Not a polygon. Yes, what tells about this? It is bounded by line segments and also it is closed figure. Though it is not a polygon. Why? Because it is not simple. Lines are crossing itself. Simple means should not cross itself. So we can write it is not a polygon. Yes, it is not a polygon. What about this one here? Closed figure, line segment, but this is a curved line. It is not a line segment. Now we can write that it is not a polygon. So that is the way we can identify the given figure is a polygon or not. So when it is a simple closed figure bounded by like segments, then we can say that a polygon. Simple closed means should not cross itself like this. Yes, children, now let us see here exercise 5.8 third bit. They are asking draw a rough sketch of a regular hexagon connecting any three of its vertices. Draw a triangle and identify the type of triangle you have drawn. They are asking to draw one six-sided regular polygon. Hexagon means what? A polygon which is bounded by six sides. Regular means all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. They are asking to draw one regular six-sided polygon. Yes, let us draw one regular six-sided polygon. Beta. One side, two side, three sides, four sides, five sides, six sides. Question they said it is regular. All the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. Hexagon means a polygon bounded by six sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Regular. All the sides are equal. All the angles also equal. What next over here? Connecting any three of its vertices, draw a triangle. Yes, let me take here one vertex, second vertex, third vertex. We can draw a triangle like this. Yes, I got one triangle. Now tell me it is which type of triangle? Let me write the names of first. A, B, C, D, E, F. Now what we can say here? B, F, E or A, B, F is which type of triangle? A, B, F is a triangle connecting any three of its vertices. B is one vertex, A one vertex, F is also one vertex. By connecting any three vertices of a six-sided regular polygon, we can join this, we get triangle. Now tell me, identify the type of triangle. Which type of triangle it is? Already we know that AB is equal to AF. Two sides are equal. It is called isosceles triangle. Yes. Now we can say that. Yes. What we can say over here now? From above. Yes. From above we can say triangle ABF. Sorry, we can write ABF is a triangle. ABF is triangle. Yes. Which type of triangle it is? It is isosceles triangle. Sorry, my dear. From above, we can write joining is joining A, B, F vertices. The vertices what we get by here? We get isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Two sides are equal. Let me draw one more figure. Same six-side regular polygon. One side, two side, three sides, four sides, five sides, six sides. All the six sides are equal. Now let us write the name A, B, C, D, E, F. They said connecting any three of its vertices. You can take any three vertices and join those three. Let me take these three. Now let us join this. Now what can you say about this? Can I say it is isosceles triangle? Let us see with small activity here. Here you can see one six-sided polygon. Yes, I am joining which two vertices? I am taking these three vertices. See 1, 2, 3. I am joining these three vertices. Now let us see by joining which type of triangle you can see here now. Yes, we will measure this. This I got till here beta. Actually no measurements on scale. This is the length of one side, and we will see second side. No, small it is. Third side, still small it is. All the three sides are different. Yes, here you can see all the three sides are different. What do we call it? All three sides are different, unequal. Yes, it is called scalene triangle. Yes, we can say now. What we can say by here? We can say that from above. A, B, D, yes, joining A, B, D vertices. Yes, what we get? We'll get scalene triangle. scalene triangle. Yes. Now what we can conclude? When we have a six-sided regular polygon connecting any three of its vertices, we can see a triangle. We can join these three vertices also. By connecting any three vertices, by joining any three vertices, we can see a triangle. Here we can see isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. If I join these three vertices, we can see scalene triangle. Hope you understood. Okay, now let's see exercise 5.8, fourth bit. Draw a rough sketch of a regular octagon. Octagon means 8-sided polygon. Regular means all sides are equal, all angles are equal. Draw a rectangle by joining exactly 4 of the vertices of octagon. So let us draw one regular octagon which has 8 sides with all sides are equal length. So let me take here solution material. We'll draw octagon of one side, two sides, three sides, four sides, five sides, six sides, seven sides, eight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the 8 sides are equal. We'll write here name A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now we will join any 4 vertices to get a rectangle. So let me join AD and HE. Yes, already one pair of opposite sides are parallel. And see here AD and HE also like they are equal length. Now ADEH you can see right angles also. So it is called a right rectangle. So we can write now from above by joining these 4 vertices A, B, E, H is what now is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. This already they are equal sides. Even this both also is like equal. And you can see here each angle is 90 degrees. Each angle is 90 degrees. It is called a rectangle. Now next fifth one here. A diagonal is a line segment that joins any two vertices of polygon and is not a side of polygon. Simply I said here by joining non-adjacent vertices we get a diagonals. Draw a rough sketch of pentagon and draw its diagonals. They are asking draw one pentagon, 5-sided polygon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-sided polygon. Yes. Let me name it A, B, C, D, E. Each one 5-sided polygon. They are asking to draw the possible diagonals. Let me take from A. Tell me what are the non-adjacent vertices beta? AC one diagonal, AD one diagonal. Yes, AC comma AD I got. From E we can write EB one diagonal, EC also one diagonal. I can say here EB comma EC are diagonals. From D beta we can join this. We get DB. DB also diagonals. So what we can write? These are diagonals. These are the diagonals. Hope you understood what is polygon, what are the types of polygons, regular polygon, diagonals, vertices. Hope you understood. So based on the knowledge, this exercise 5.8, first bit, second bit, you can write homework. Thank you once again. We'll meet next class.